So we have a couple of boxing analysts in the house.
Not really.
Yeah, we have Dr. Ferdy Pacheco here, and here we have Larry Merchant. Ronda Rousey getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, they got.
Hopefully,
she got
Rhonda,
more ass whooped.
you'll learn a little humility now.
Yeah.
And not be such a fucking big head.
A fucking dickhead, basically. You lost miserably.
That
was pretty bad, man.
Yeah.
She got schooled by that other girl.
got schooled hard.
Brad and I went to watch the fight, and I said before the fight, I said, Brad, I said, something special's gonna happen tonight. And he's like, no. I'm like, no. I said, I feel it.
I saw the replay. She got her ass annihilated.
She looks like an amateur in the
She looks like a little amateur annihilating craphead, basically.
That's what happens when you have a world-class seasoned boxer
going against a
someone
little
who doesn't have the
little
skills.
rookie.
Right.
Skills. I'm curious to see what happens. Dana White was devastated because that was a
devastating
right
blow.
there.
And you know what the funny thing is too?
All the money they're gonna lose now.
That's a knockout for you, George Foreman.
Well, they're probably
George
happy.
Foreman.
They're
That's
probably
a
happy for the
cut off
rematch.
the fat, baby.
And is she sure she still wants to fight Cyborg? Cyborg,
yeah.
She's
really?
a George Foreman grill. That's a knockout for you. Cut off the fat.
Now, if
baby.
Holly Holmes did that to Ronda Rousey, what would Cyborg do?
It'd probably be
Got
worse.
fucked.
Yeah,
It'd probably be worse.
everyone's been talking
Then
about
again,
that
she's
fight.
half man anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Ah, she's a.
Lay off the drugs, Cyborg. Lay off the drugs.
You won't be so manly then.
Do you even know who that is? Do you know who Cyborg is? The Brazilian? He
Yeah,
doesn't know. I'll show you a picture of her when we're done filming.
Yeah, she looks probably like
she
a
has
man.
A history of drug use. So.
A bunch of juice, baby.
Yeah.
Juice, baby. Juice, gorilla juice.
When a woman starts taking male hormones, they
They look like a man,
Yeah.
a gorilla man with a beard. They
But
grow
she's
beard.
skilled. I mean, she's got the skills, but you know, we'll see what happens. It's a lot of money lost, though. Dana White looked like his whole family died. You know, the money they lost on that, endorsements, everything.
Did you, on Mike and Mike this morning, they were comparing Ronda Rousey to Rocky in Rocky 3.
Well, did you see some of the pictures? I mean, Holly Holm's fist is like just mangling her face.
Yeah.
Ronda
She got her
Rousey
ass
needs a
kicked.
George Foreman grill to win a fight. Eat that stuff.
No, you need a George Foreman grill to lose your body fat.
Yeah, you gotta show. Go train.
Yeah, what are you doing? Go train, you fucking guy.
George,
I'm
I
done.
trained this morning. I came to visit.
You got a little sweat going on.
George Foreman grill, baby. She needs a knockout, cut off the fat, baby. We'll take that for $1.
What they were saying on Mike and Mike is, you remember in the beginning of Rocky 3, the montage of Rocky in his cushy little mansion,
Yeah, that's what's happening in
right?
her.
Getting the robot and with his wife and in a field, in a field of flowers. Remember that? And then they show Mr. T like doing pull-ups in a dark room,
his ass,
no
yeah.
music. So that's what they're saying. Ronda Rousey's
Probably
getting a
got
little.
soft.
She won Hollywood.
Doing movies, all that shit.
Exactly.
I wonder if she'll even. Well, do you think she'll come back?
She needs the eye of the tiger. Oh yeah, she said on it. She posted on Instagram. She's like, I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, but can she beat her?
I don't know.
She'll probably never be the same.
Maybe
don't
she'll be better if she's humbled a little bit.
Everyone eventually
talented,
loses.
but
The
yeah,
question is,
everybody.
how do you bounce back from
She's
it?
not as
She'll-
humble as everybody
Well,
thinks.
she needs to get humble.
She needs to be more respectful towards her fans too.
Ronda Rousey's very respectful
She's cool.
toward her. Yeah, she is. She holds expos and takes.
Yeah, but she's not humble.
She may be humbled now.
She has a right to be arrogant. She knocked out her last 3 opponents in a total of 60 seconds. So listen, she's got a right to be a little bit
A
arrogant.
bunch of tomato cans, as they say.
Who were her last 3 opponents? No, what's her name wasn't? Shit, I can't remember her name. Not the Brazilian, not Correa, the one before that, where she came at her right.
Zingano?
Yeah, she was a good fighter, but she fucked up. She flew out of the corner as soon as the
Trying to go
fight
out
started.
too quick.
Yeah. Well, so that was
It'll
just.
be interesting to see if she can come back and fight. Yeah, but is she going to come back and try to stand up with that home girl? You know, because she was outclassed big time. If you watch that, is she going to try to come back and do that or what? Or is she going to go with her own, her regular style?
Oh, she can't box her. She'll lose
That's what
10.
I'm saying.
She'll lose 10 out of 10 times.
But she tried going in on home, and home kind of defended it.
Yep. Well, this was just a scintillating analysis
It
by
was
you
sick.
gentlemen.
It was
Thank you,
pissed.
Jason. This
It
was
was
just
revolting.
great.
Boxing analogy 101.
Boxing analogy.
You need to get
Jesus,
Lenny's
Jason.
view. I don't even know if
Lenny will just talk about like how he wants to like them to shit on him and stuff. That's
He
just,
just
you
sits
know,
with
I
that
just-
broccolini chick. He can't get off of her mind. He's never gonna get her. It's in his dreams.
Jack Thompson, Verona, PA, in his barber shop. I understand you guys got a big picture of the Misfits right in the barber shop.
What are you wearing your sister's
Thanks for the shirt.
today?
Well, actually, Maniacs, send them. You know my address. Send them to the my mailing address.
What is that? A medium?
Yeah, I'm going to be getting into a 5X real soon. So
send them to the dumpster behind the hospital.
Oh my God, that's fucking.
Great
classic.
job, and I appreciate it.
So that's her. I've never seen her. Yeah, she's all right, man.
All right.
It doesn't matter if she's not all right.
Brigadier General Bradley Schittler.
It's a spiritual connection, Brad. Her looks are irrelevant.
See, I'm going to show you what Jason did, this fucking stupid bastard. Let's see if it's still on here. He tries to fucking deny it. He took it down.
That didn't sound good.
He took it down.
He told me he took it. I took it down. I took it down. I took it down.
Fucking imbecile. Let's post a picture of us all fucking doing bumps and lines and shit.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Heroin. What a stupid bastard. That shirt is ridiculous. It really is.
In what way, Brad?
It's too fucking small.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, they're not to know, but in the future, 4X, 5X, because here I come.
Brad can't even keep a straight face.
Who's your spiritual connection, Brad?
I don't have one. I don't have one.
I understand you had a spiritual connection with that Marilyn Manson.
You know, he's from Boca.
Ooh, you know him.
Yeah,
Of course you would know. That's your hero.
That's my hero.
Brigadier General Bradley Schittler. I love it. Whoever maniac coined that term, I love it.
I'm going to show you something else.
Brigadier General Schittler.
You're going to die. General Schittler.
Brigadier General.
Brigadier.
I saw it all over the comments. That's great.
So you're into that shit. Why don't you make some comments on there? You don't know how to type. I'm surprised you can read that shit. You're dyslexic and OCD, AC, whatever the fuck Jason is.
Brad, you check out the male side of my family. One's a retired judge. My other one's a music director. And the other one's a corporate attorney in Pennsylvania. Look it up.
Oh, speaking.
And the other one is the head of physics at FAU. My uncle Ron's the head of physics at FAU. Look it up. Ron Person. Look it up. Who's your uncle? The head of a fucking union? The plumbers union? At best? That's the family pride and joy.
Speaking of family members, you mentioned about your, was it your father was drafted by the Eagles?
Yeah, in '68.
Okay, because people were asking about that after you did the video up in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Now, did he ever actually play for the Eagles, or was he just drafted?
He got his knee torn up against the Boston Patriots. He was on the kickoff team. And my Uncle Dennis played at Pitt and Penn State. Look it up.
Another tackling dummy.
Yeah, corporate attorney.
Corporate attorney. What happened to you?
I became a misfit. I'm actually on a higher plane than all of them.
You should have gone to law school, Lenny. Take my word for it.
Yeah.
All those are superficial. Just like people say, oh, Christina Broccolini, you jerk off to her. It's on a higher level than that. You know, you jealous because she's married? No, I'm happy for her, but that's, remember, what here on earth is superficial level.
Yeah, we're all...
You're in a cookie cutter comfort zone, Brad. You go to fantasy football, you drink, you watch the games, you're going to go celebrate Halloween, and then you're going to do Christmas shopping in your cookie cutter comfort zone. Well, I don't recognize that.
I have to. I have 3 kids. If I didn't have 3 children,
you have 3 cookie cutter kids, just like their pa. That's what you have.
I got to do all that shit.
You have to? Who said? That's in the cookie cutter dictionary? You have to because they like it. That's real good parenting because they like it. I'm sure they like doing lines of Coke too. But hey, you can't, you got to draw the line there, Brad.
Not yet. When they get into that, I'll make sure I get them the good stuff. Do calves how many times a week now?
I may do them every day. One of the maniacs suggested I try it.
Borrow some of Mark's synthol that he puts in his arms and put it in your fucking calves. That's all. Simple.
It's not a bad idea.
Look at you. You don't care what you put in your body, do you? Right? You'll try anything. Look at you. He's like fucking. Look at that jaundice. Holy fuck, your eyes are yellow. Who's that?
I've had many women at work tell me you have the most beautiful eyes, and I always like sort of snicker and smile. If they only knew the real reason my eyes are like that.
Do they say that in Creole?
No. Cochon, I'm called.
You know what a cochon is? A pig. That means pig in Creole. Cochon.
Next time she calls you that, call her a bouzin. You know what that is?
What's that?
It's a dirty whore.
Bouzin.
Bouzet.
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 C'est Coco Santi Bouzet.
Do they call you?
You know, he knows what that means.
Do they
Yeah.
call you Ma Sisi?
No. I've been called.
You know what that is?
Hell yeah.
What's wrong with the
Ma
dog?
Sisi is faggot.
Yeah.
They probably call you a vagabond too. Vagabond, right? No.
The one is a dog. Shink. Is that dog?
Cochon is a pig.
Shink, cochon. But not
They call him
lately
a fucking
because they know that I know what it means. And
You just didn't know what it means. Now you know.
somebody makes a smart comment at work or whatever.
I can't keep
You know
a
what you
straight
did?
face
You
because I
did.
keep looking at this stupid fucking
Beautiful
shirt.
shirt. Hey.
I can't keep
Beautiful
a
shirt.
straight face.
Someone will get
Did
a
she
lick.
play that role? or
Filming
something?
Lenny
Was she
today.
Did they just put that on something else?
I don't know.
Is that
But
something
all
she was
I
in?
know is it's a fantastic shirt.
You want to really piss him off? Steal the shirt and put
Wipe my ass
put your face right there, Brad. And then Lenny has to wear it around the gym.
I will. Brad on that with a like a tranny.
As long as it has her face and the name on there, he'll wear it. I can't wait to see how much more shit they're gonna send you now.
I can't wait. This 4X and 5X because this is the smallest you'll ever see me and the flabbiest.
What if you found out she was a tranny?
Oh, he'd like her even more.
Well, again, that's superficial terms. As much as you misfit maniacs like to see perverted lust, you're not going to get it. And you also like want to see you're bloodthirsty. You want to see me rip someone's head off. Well, as you can see, the vegetarian, I set his mind straight. I explained something to the little boy, you know, the reality. And that ended that. Now, if you people really want to see me fight, get somebody or yourself to come over and sucker punch me. Because I will not press charges. And that's the only way you're going to get me to respond, okay? So if you see me out and about, whatever, you can sucker punch me from behind. Then you will see, because it'll remove the liability on my part and it'll make it self-defense. Understand? And that's perfectly fine with me. So you guys want to see it? Obviously, Andrew's got to be here to film it.
Which I will be.
Because it just, you know, but that's the only way you're going to see it. Yeah.
Come here, Lenny.
Look at Brad doing his little sissy shit.
Come here.
What are you doing over there, Brad?
Come here. Quit talking. Come here.
If I come over here, it better involve some sexual stimulation on your part.
This must be pretty important. He's really calling you over there.
All right, I'll come over this one time. Yeah, it's bothering you.
Really bothering me.
Yeah.
How long have you been calling people out to come fight you here? How long have you been doing that? It's just
I
about.
would say
Is it like
the first
every
time I
fucking
did it was a
episode you
couple
put-
years ago.
At least a few years ago.
So it's
And
south.
how many people have shown up?
0.
Exactly. So why do you bother even saying it anymore?
Because hopefully one day I'll
Nobody
get someone to
will.
sucker
No, if
punch
they-
me.
They would have by now.
Well, obviously they don't have the guts. You get a lot of people saying they'll do it on
Hey,
the
listen,
comment
if
section.
it was going to happen, it would have happened at the Ruby.
Exactly.
And that wouldn't even have been fair because Lenny had just
Hey,
dieted.
whoa, fair, whoa.
Fair.
Cookie
There's no
cutter
such-
term.
There's no such thing.
Okay,
as fair.
let me rephrase that. If somebody wants to challenge Lenny to a fight, it should be when he's not in a depleted condition after dieting strictly for a show, losing weight, losing energy.
Andrew, I understand.
Do you
your point.
agree? Somewhat.
I agree with your point, but that's irrelevant. That misguided individual, that's a vegan speaking, would only come up in your face. Does he understand?
Who cares? Who cares?
Does that vegan understand?
Vegan or not vegan?
I put my hands on him, you know, his bones will shatter.
The vegan is the new Dale Chance. This is the
His
new
bones
target.
are so brutal. I got stories. I told you about the Vietnam vet that was saying those rice-eating Viet Cong
Oh boy.
were so depleted with their bones that they would take gun butts and just shatter their face with it, hit it in the face, and their face would shatter.
Wouldn't
like
that
an
shatter
egg.
anyone's face?
Yeah, no shit.
No,
baby.
not necessarily.
Okay.
But it would shatter like an eggshell. So, you know, that's I just set the guy straight.
The point I'm making is that if someone's going to challenge you to a fight, they shouldn't approach you right after a show when you're depleted and you've been starving yourself.
I had no problem
I
with
think
it.
that's a little on the weak
I had
side.
no problem with him. He would have came.
He was in the best shape of his life.
If he would have came and sucker punched me, you know.
He may have been in the
would have
best
more
shape in
respect.
terms of how he looks aesthetically, but not in
You would
terms.
have more respect for him if he sucker punched you. Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Oh my God. You are.
Then I would have
fucking
gave
twisted freak.
Andrew was here. I would have gave the maniacs what they want, and that's fine with me.
Full of shit. I call bullshit on Leonard Person. I'm calling bullshit on you right now. You're full of shit.
The nose is
You're
twitching.
not fighting.
Brad, why don't you sucker punch me now?
You're not fighting anybody.
Sucker punch me
Because
now,
nobody's
Brad.
coming here to do that, and you know it. That's why you keep.
You know what's going to
offering
happen?
These
Brad,
fucking-
you sucker punch me. A lot of people aren't going to get
I
their
don't
mail.
want to. I don't want to sucker punch you. For what?
A lot of people aren't going to get their mail today.
I don't
their
hate you.
circulars.
The people that watch this
Who
hate
said
you.
hate? Brad. It's not about hate. It's about dominance. Does the crocodile hate the zebra that comes to the water for a drink? No. He wants some
What are you
food.
doing your legs?
He wants some food,
I'm sorry I
Brad.
even brought anything up.
I'm just going to exert
Now
my
you wanna
dominance
be
over
like
you,
the
which
phys-
isn't much of a challenge, Brigadier General Schittler. But if it has to be done, so be it.